This is Avery Wilks. He is also a 2015 graduate, and he's from Chester, South Carolina. Avery is a senior State House reporter at the State in Columbia, and he was named the South Carolina Journalist of the Year in April for his coverage of a failed $9 billion nuclear power plant project and his coverage of a Midlands power company whose board members were enriching themselves with customers' money. SJMC instructor Nina Brooke brags his reporting on the abuses of the Tri-County Electric Cooperative resulted in the entire board being removed, as well as all electric cooperatives in South Carolina being brought under the Office of Regulatory Staff and the Public Service Commission. Avery has won first place awards for government, business, and education reporting from the South Carolina Press Association. Congratulations, Avery, and thank you for making us so proud.
It's really cool to get this alongside Alyssa Lang, who I actually worked with for a year when I was a sports reporter, and Asia Wilson, who I covered during the 2015 Final Four run. So that was a really bad sports year, and that Final Four run was, I think, the only thing that kept me sane my last year at USC. I mostly want to dedicate this to Andrea Tanner, to Doug Fisher, and Carolyn Click, three great reporters I had. Great professors I had at USC. Andrea Tanner's class was great in introducing me to the realities of the business, which I have learned a lot more about since graduating. Doug's classes were basically one boot camp after another. We were essentially Marines by the time we got out of there, and all of us were ready to take on the world and to do a good job. A lot of the reporting I've done since graduation is stuff that Doug taught me and essentially no one else. I mean, that was the Tri-County stories were based on 990 forms that Doug taught us how to peruse and how to glean information from. And to this day, I do not write about a nonprofit without checking to see how much their executive director makes. So thank you, Doug, for that. Carolyn Click, after 3 semesters of Doug, I needed you. And she did a great job of teaching us all how to do long-form feature writing and being very positive about the profession. And it's been great to have a good working relationship with the school, with Tom. I've been on the hot seat on the PBS show with Dean Bierbauer a few times, and being on the other side is a little bit more uncomfortable with such a great questioner. But being able to come back and speak to classes and interact with professors and have internships with students at USC has been awesome. And so I just really appreciate everybody in the room and especially the people that helped me on the path I'm on today.